Are you ready to discover the meaning of the Hanged Man Tarot card? Well, in this video, I'm going to reveal exactly what this card means in any kind of reading, if it's about love, career, finance, spirituality, or even just a general reading. And I'm going to show you how to interpret this card when it's upright, but also when it's reversed. So that way you will never get stuck on this card again. So let's dive in. Now, the Hanged Man represents pause, surrender, letting go, and new perspectives. And on the card, this card shows a man suspended from a T-shaped cross made out of living wood, and he's upside down, so he's viewing the world from a completely different perspective. Now, his facial expression is calm and serene, and this suggests that he's in this hanging position by his own choice. And he's got this halo around his head, symbolizing new insight, awareness, and enlightenment. Now, notice his right foot is bound to the tree, but his left foot actually remains free, and it's bent at the knee and tucked in behind his right leg. Now, his arms are also bent and his hands are held behind his back, forming like an inverted triangle. So the Hanged Man is the card of ultimate surrender, of being suspended in time, and it's also a card of martyrdom and sacrifice for the greater good. So when you see this card in a reading, the Hanged Man reminds you that sometimes you have to put everything on hold before you can take that next step. And you might have heard the saying, what got you here will not get you there. And that is very much at play in this card, because you need to release any limiting beliefs or behavioral patterns that are no longer serving you. So that way you can see the world from a whole new perspective and embrace new opportunities that would have otherwise been hidden from you if you didn't hit the brakes. Now, because here is also the thing, you can either choose to pause on your own, or the universe is actually going to do it for you. Now, if you're in tune with your intuition, you'll have that sense of when it is time to hit the brakes and put things on hold before things get out of hand. But if you're out of alignment and you're oblivious to those intuitive signs, or you're trying to ignore them, the universe is probably going to put things on hold for you in the form of obstacles, ill health, breakdowns, and so on. So when you sense that pause coming, pay attention to it. Otherwise, the universe is just going to turn up the volume until you can't ignore it any longer. So when the Hanged Man appears in a tarot reading, your projects and your activities may be coming to an unexpected and abrupt halt. So don't keep trying to push things forward, hoping that more force is going to drive you to where you want to go. Instead, view this as your chance to pause, reassess, reevaluate where you are on your path, because it's the universe's way of helping you see new perspectives and preparing you for this next up leveling that's happening in your life. Now, something new is also emerging, but if you push or you resist, you will meet more obstacles along the way. Just allow those opportunities to flow smoothly and effortlessly to you. The key is to welcome these pauses with open arms and surrender to the what is, even if it's different to what you expected. So just take a little bit of time away from your routine to connect with a new way of thinking and seeing. And you may have to put those important projects on hold while you do this, and it might be super inconvenient, but trust me, it will be worth it. Now, sometimes the Hanged Man can reflect that you're actually feeling a little bit stuck or restricted in your life. So ask yourself, what's holding you in this stuck position? What's preventing you from moving forward? On one level, the Hanged Man is asking you to surrender and let go. So instead of investing in specific outcomes or resisting current circumstances, accept them and allow yourself to flow with life. On another level, you're being called to change your perspective and shift your energy. And now you may find that it helps to separate yourself from everyday life. So for example, you might go for a walk in nature, go on a retreat, or even move to a new country. The bottom line is you need to change up your routine so you can start to shift your energy and flow more freely again. All right, let's focus now on relationships and love. Now, if you're looking for love, the Hanged Man suggests that you might need to put your search on hold and reevaluate what you're really looking for in a partner. And if you've been busy dating, then you might need to take a little bit of a break so you can ground yourself, reconnect with your vision of who you want to attract. And you may even need a new approach to finding love, and that's only going to become clear when you take a break. Now, if you're in a longer term relationship, the Hanged Man suggests that maybe the relationship is feeling like it's on hold or a little bit stuck. Maybe you're trying to work out what's right for you and what you want, and maybe this has never really been that clear about where the relationship is going or whether you even want the same things. So now may be a good time to take a break from one another, or maybe even take a break together so that you can gain a little bit more perspective and oversight of the relationship. Now, when it comes to career, work, and finances, the Hanged Man suggests that projects are on hold. Maybe you're waiting for funding. Maybe there's a reorganization, maybe a reprioritization. Now, you could actually use this time to gain new perspective on an old problem and develop a better solution. And if you're stuck on an issue and you're not sure how to fix it, just step away from your desk, find a more creative space where those ideas can flow. Now, this card can come up when you're thinking of taking a sabbatical from work to rest and re-energize. And this might be a good time to rethink your career path and consider a career change. Now, in a financial reading, the Hanged Man asks you to pause and reconsider the full picture. So maybe you need to pause your debt repayments, or maybe you need to pause your spending temporarily while you get on top of your finances. And if you're waiting on more money from someone else, there might also be some delays in receiving that money. Don't worry, because this delay will actually give you an opportunity to see things in a different light. Everything serves a purpose. Now, if you see Hanged Man in a spiritual reading, then it's a sign that you need to pause and reflect whether you're on the right journey. And once you see that bigger picture, you might realize that you need actually a different approach to your spiritual path. And this is a critical time to think about the big questions in life, like, what's my purpose? Why am I here? And what have I actually been brought here to do? Now, if you see the Hanged Man reversed in your tarot reading, it can show you that you know that you need to hit the pause button, but maybe you're resisting it. And instead, you're keeping busy with tasks and projects, and maybe you're even distracting yourself from the actual issue that needs your attention. Your spirit and your body are asking you to slow down, but your mind just keeps racing. So, my friend, you've got to stop and you've got to rest before it's too late, because the universe will only dial up the volume if you ignore it, and as a result, you may end up crashing. So as soon as you hear that call, clear your schedule, make the space, and you can tune in and listen. Now, the Hanged Man reverse can also indicate a time when you're feeling blocked or stuck or restricted because other people or circumstances have left you on hold. And even though you feel resistance, it's actually important that you loosen your grip, just surrender to what is, let go of your attachment to how things should be in the flow of life, even if it's not as you expected it. Seriously, when does anything ever go exactly the way you expected, right? Now, if your life has already been on pause for a period, then the reversed Hanged Man can indicate that now you can actually move forward with a new perspective and a renewed sense of energy. There may have even been a bit of a breakthrough or a stark realization about how you need to do things differently, and you're prepared to make those changes you need to move forward. So events will start to line up with more ease and flow, and you'll be ready to move forward again. Now, the reversed Hanged Man can also signal that you are stalling a decision or an action. You may think that you're waiting until you feel 100% ready, but guess what? You are probably never going to feel 100% ready. So take the leap, make that decision, do it, my friend, before the universe decides it cannot wait for you. Now, if you want to learn more about tarot cards, then I've got something super special for you. It is my tarot card meanings reference guide, and it's going to help you understand and interpret the cards with so much ease, so quickly, and it's absolutely free. Just click on the link below and you can get instant access, and you will never go blank in a reading again. Now, if you want to learn more about how to read tarot in a more modern, approachable way, there is so much more for you here at Biddy Tarot, because we've literally helped millions of people around the world to develop their tarot skills and read the cards with confidence. And of course, we'd love to help you do the same. So take the next step in your tarot journey by clicking the links below. Thank you, and bye for now. Hey, if you loved this video, then make sure you check out this next video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.